Yeah, so I got all started to sit down at my desk this morning and do a vlog on what's coming up. Yeah, what's coming up. But I stepped on the bathroom scale. It screamed and swore at me.
You've put on a little weight.
So I decided what I better do is try to do two things at once. Put the health into health and safety and actually walk. And so we'll see how it goes. We'll see if people look at me and think that maybe I should be medicated and in some place under supervision, or if they'll just ignore me. Hopefully the latter. I find with vlogs, a lot of times when people are doing this, they have nothing to say. So I want to try and do it where I have something to say. And today's going to be about what's coming up, what you can look forward to in the channel. I also wanted to see how it's going to be doing this if it's on a windy day, and if the dead cat, this little mouse thing here on my neck that is supposed to cut down on the wind. We'll see. Ideally, I should be walking the other way with the wind at my back, but well, this is the way I used to walk with my dog all the time, and yeah, I recently lost her, so...
I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why I'm walking this way. It's a habit, well formed, I guess. But anyway...
What's your point, Kevin?
Yeah, get to the point. I thought what I'd do is talk about what's going to be coming up in the next little while. And there is a lot going on in current events in the world and everything else like that as far as health and safety goes. Like for one of them, of course, the mandated vaccine requirements, vaccine passports, or vaxports if you will, and what they mean to health and safety and how they're causing a great divide. So I want to have a vlog dedicated to that. I also want to do a live stream about that, finding out from you, the health and safety professional, or people that are just concerned about health and safety, what this means to you and what you look at it as. Because there is a lot of questions. Number one, if you're going to institute a control, ideally, you should be able to monitor that control and consider it for its effectiveness and adjust it accordingly. So if we're going to put in vaccine passports, how do we monitor that? What's the monitoring going to look like?
How does that work?
All good questions. And man, it's windy. I hope this actually works. But anyway, we'll see. All of that aside, the Great Plague and so forth aside, the next thing, of course, is the Health and Safety Programs Explained series, and just a section on safe work documentation. Because as far as it goes to hazard identification, assessment or analysis, and control, is you have to have some good administrative controls. Those administrative controls, of course, are safe work documentation and training. Now, there's been a lot of things come up, both in the news domestically here in Canada, but also too our brethren to the south in the United States, but also overseas, in the fact that there's issues regarding safe work procedures, safe work guides. So I want to talk about the differences and go into some processes on how to write them and do it well. And also too is how to tackle some things with foreign workers. So stay tuned for that. Now, the next thing, of course, coming up is more on the Health and Safety Committee's portion, because health and safety committees are vital to a health and safety culture, plus the longevity, sustainability, and effectiveness of a health and safety program. There is absolutely no doubt about it that a health and safety committee is valuable to the employer and to the workers and workplace in general. So I want to focus more on with health and safety committees as well, and what you can look forward to that. Things like terms of reference and how to deal with certain things such as inspection deficiencies or incident reports where the investigation has stalled or is stagnated, and things like that, how that will work for you as the committee. Got somebody coming up. I wonder if he's going to give me a stare. Maybe, maybe not. Not going to worry about it. He's got a pizza, so hopefully he'll be good. He didn't even want to make eye contact. That's disconcerting. But anyway, and now the other thing, of course, is to branch out into a couple of other things. One, I'd started a video series on improving your health and safety culture, but I realized mistakenly that, well, I was kind of putting the cart before the horse, and it really is a chicken and an egg thing. There has to be a lot of things in place to determine if a health and safety culture is effective, but you need an effective health and safety culture for these things to work. So yeah, it's one of those things. Now, the other thing, of course, is, and it's a vital piece of health and safety within the health and safety management system, and that's workplace inspections. Workplace inspections are both at the common workplace, but where they, how should we say, they're neglected a lot of times is at a work site. And then, of course, when you have a temporary work site, a lot of times people are forgetting that it's constantly changing and it's in a constant state of flux. So what happens is you need to consider, and how I want to talk about how we combine the field level hazard assessment or the daily hazard assessment with the work site inspection and how they work and complement each other. Let's just take a quick look at the path I walk. Yeah. Strange, it looks like the city's got somebody else. They used to have ULS here, but now they have somebody else. But I'm glad about the walk because, well, to put the health back, like I said, to put the health back in health and safety, especially with the summer. Now, I know traditionally summertime you're more active, but I find my local grocery store has been putting ice cream treats on special on a constant basis, and I have next to no willpower when it comes to ice cream treats. It's terrible. A pox on you, Sobeys, but just kidding, honestly. I love shopping at Sobeys because the food is fresh, or the produce is fresh and awesome. The prices are very reasonable, and the service is excellent, I find. Everybody is always in a good mood there. Whatever they're doing it right. And believe you me, this is not a paid endorsement or anything else like that. It's just how much I actually like shopping there. Yeah, anyway, now the other thing is, if I'm going to continue this, to be honest, if you've stuck around this long, give me a like, let me know. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and ding that little bell. That way you'll get notified when a new vlog is coming out, a live stream, or I upload a new video. If you like the content, let me know. If you have any agreements, disagreements, I always appreciate the comments, and I've got negative and positive, so I appreciate them all. But yeah, if I get, let's just say 60, how dare that jet fly over when I'm trying to vlog. So if I get 60 views in 1 month, I'll continue it. So it's August 27th, 2021 today, and if I get 60 views by September 27th, well, then I'll continue doing this. And, well, to be truthful, I'm going to do it until then, but then I'll know if I'm going to cut it off and not do it anymore and just leave the episodes to stagnate. So I'll be interested in your thoughts too. The idea with vlogging is it's just supposed to be as little editing as possible, opinions, thoughts in a different setting than the traditional one where with my office and so forth. So anyway, that's it. Do me a favor, lead by example, be a safety influencer. Don't just think about safety, don't just talk about safety, but wherever you end up, do safety, provoke it, be a safety influencer. Take care. Bye for now.